So it's been a few days after the craft fair and I've had some time to think about how it went. What is that? The craft fair was not as well attended as the organizers or I thought it was going to be, because I mean, it was the first year they were having this event. There were a lot of other activities going on. I think in the past a similar event was held, but instead of being like a craft fair specific, it was more like flea market-ish. So maybe we didn't get as many people into our corner of the event. And yeah, so there weren't as many people there as I thought there would be, which that was the most disappointing thing. But because of that, on Saturday, I had paid for a half booth, and our neighbor decided it wasn't worthwhile for them to, because they weren't making that many sales, decided it wasn't worthwhile for them to come back on Sunday. So I ended up having a half booth so I ended up having a full booth on Sunday, which was really cool. And I got to experiment with a different layout, and I gotta say, having the full booth was pretty nice. And also because I was so bored on Saturday, there wasn't like very much going on. And so I thought like, well, I'm drawing a lot, I might as well make some money from it. So I posted a little sign that said $25 and I'll draw you. And so I sketched people and I got like 4 orders, but I didn't sell as much as I wanted to. I made like 400 cards, 50 11 by 14 prints, about 200 8 by 10 prints, and 50 5 by 7 prints. And I sold maybe like 5-ish 8 by 10 prints and maybe like 5-ish 5 by 7 prints and no 11 by 14 prints. But I did sell a lot of cards. I probably sold like 100 or so cards. But that does mean that I have most of my stock still left over that I will probably try to sell at another craft fair and also list on my Etsy. Speaking of which, I need to update my Etsy. That totaled to be about $550, but the booth fee itself was $150 just for a half booth. And the cost of materials was about $500 in and of itself. That's including like ink and some other random accessories I bought for the booth, paper, packaging, etc., etc. Granted, I didn't sell everything, so that does, I don't know if you can count that. Like if we don't count that, then I did make a profit. It was still a good experience because I still think about some of the people that I met, the people that came to my booth. Some of my favorite customers were like the dogs that were very cute. That was probably the best part. So I do want to do another one. I think my next one's going to be a holiday craft fair. So hopefully there will be more people looking for my style of art. While I didn't do as well as I had hoped, I did sell stuff, and that's pretty cool to think of. Like, I've never sold my art in person before, and so knowing that people have bought my art and it's like hanging on display in their homes, that's a really cool feeling. I think younger Yanon would be really proud of me, older Yanon, for the fact, I don't know, like younger me would have never thought that I would be one of those people at a craft fair selling my art. Like that was kind of a small dream of mine that I just accomplished. So I'm gonna, pat myself on the back for that, and hopefully try again and do better next time. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you've done a craft fair before, what your experience was, or if you have any other questions, and I'll see you next time. Bye.